Okay, this video is for a friend, so everybody don't have to watch this video. You won't understand it or anything, but this is for a friend and he knows who it is. So, first of all, this is only my 2 cents of advice, okay? My 2 cents of advice. My own personal experience. Now, I understand that you're scared and that you're worried about taking this leap and it might not work out. But I guarantee you that if you don't try, then you're going to have regrets. And you're always going to wonder, would this have worked out? Because I have, there's been opportunities that I didn't take. And I've pondered them to this day. Okay? I have went as far as Virginia to be with somebody. Now, I have never asked the woman to be with me, except for, like, Ruby came here, but that was a visit. And then the people didn't come back to get her and take her home, so she got stuck here. So actually, I didn't say come down here and live with me. You know, I would have went down there. So, but luck came that she came here. But in most cases, I've always had, I went to where they were because I didn't want to pull them away from their folks. Women in nature are usually closer to their moms and dads than guys are. Okay? There is some guys that break that rule and they are close to their family and can't leave them and they want to stay right there. And there's girls that are the same way. But in most cases I've seen women are usually more caring and more loving. That's the reason why, probably the way God made them, that's the reason why they give birth to children. But the point is that it makes more logical sense to me for the guy to go to be with the woman. And remember, if it doesn't work out, you can always go back to where you came from. I mean, it'd be different if that's not the case. You couldn't go back home. Then I wouldn't have took those chances in the past. Now, I went to Virginia. I live in Kansas. I went all the way to a place I've never even been to before to be with somebody that I've been with on the internet for a year. And it didn't work out, but then I made a phone call and I came back home. My family was still here. My friends were still here. Nothing had changed. Everything was the same except for I had that experience and I didn't have any unanswered questions. Would it worked out? No. The answer was no, it wouldn't have worked out. Probably if she had came up here, it probably would have worked out more. Because her lifestyle that she had down there, she wouldn't have had here. And she has changed now, but it was too late at the time, I was accepting her as she was. But the point is, I wouldn't worry about that. And there's jobs around here, okay? I guarantee you. Not in this town there isn't, but in Topeka there is lots of jobs. I mean, they've got everything there that you could ever imagine. As far as living there, I wouldn't want to live there. I mean, there's a lot of more, robberies and killings and stuff like that. But as far as working, there's lots of jobs there. So don't worry about that. And there's people here that would help you, like me. I will be here to help you. So it's not like you're going to be up here and not have any kind of support group, because there will be, okay? And but that it's just my advice, okay, from my own personal experience. At the age of 17, I was already living on my own, okay? And you're older than me. I forgot how old you are. I think you're 21. So I was already on my own at the age of 17 and working and going from one place to another and having my little adventure. But things worked out. I mean, I've been with Ruby now for 8 years. She came down here and we've been together for 8 years. Well, December will be 8 years. So it can work, okay? You have to put a lot of time and effort in it, because there's those rocky times. And it's not going to be all peachy. It's not going to be perfect. There's going to be times that you're fighting, and there's going to be times you want to threaten to go back home, or she's threatening to break up. That's part of almost every relationship I've ever been in and every relationship I've ever seen around me. The little games that we play if we don't get our way. So I hope that that this video makes sense to you, and it's up to you. If you don't want to do it, then that's fine. You know what I mean? Nobody here is wanting to force you to leave your family. It's a big leap to go from one state to another and to leave your family. But there is always visiting. You kind of, balance it. I mean, like, how do I say it? Like between me and my wife, I was married for 11 years. Okay, her family was in better or worse shape than my family was. So I went up there and went to Missouri, and I lived up there, and that way she could be close to her family, and that's what we did. But after our baby died, it just kind of made everything up there just seem terrible, and we wanted a fresh new start, and so we came back here, and we were married for 11 years. So again, you know, I took the leap, and it worked. You know, it worked for a while. Most relationships, I can guarantee you that you're probably not going to be together until you're old. Okay, because most people I see around here have. Look, I've had 24 girlfriends, and I've been intimate with 19 of them. Okay, so I ain't with the original people that I was with, you know. And it sucks because in the beginning, when you're in a relationship, you think you're going to be with that person for forever and ever, but you're not, you know. And as time goes on, you start to realize, oh, it's not going to be that way. We're going to be together for a while. We're going to have great memories, you know. But at least try. You know what I'm saying? Because I think you're going to miss out. And as far as handling her, I think you're going to handle her just fine. We all worry about, will they like us if they meet us? You know, are they the same online as they are offline? But at least try. That's my advice to you, is to try. Anyway, I hope this was some good advice. If not, then discard it. Or, you know, it's just my personal opinion. Okay? Anyway, you take care. And everybody else, God bless.